All right, so what's going on? So this is my second video of the night. I'm at my local neighborhood Walmart over here on Craig Road. This is way up north Las Vegas. Up this way will be the Speedway, not too far, and then the Air Force Base. All right, that's basically the area in which I live. All right, you guys can't know exactly where I live, but you somewhat get the point. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and thank you for your time. I hope you all had a good weekend. You guys hope you are safe on your travels. If you're coming into Las Vegas, y'all might want to bring like a sweater and a coat, something to put on your head. Y'all ladies that like to dress cute, maybe some pants or some leggings, you know, all right? Because it gets probably about 50, 48, something like that in the mornings, and then probably, I don't know, about 65 during the day. It's the type of weather that gives you the flu. So I want to talk about this Utah USC game. We're doing the Pac-12 championship here, and Allegiant Stadium looks like they're going to be doing that for quite some time. All right. Also, I had some inside information from UNLV for some friends. That being that I graduated from there, I went to school later on in my life. But some of the faculty, it's thought that UNLV may be asked to join the Pac-12 in 2024. All right. So let's see how that's going to work. All right. They played better. Actually, they played good enough to make a small bowl game. All right. But, you know, they've made some strides. But for the most part, this Utah USC game, I saw a lot of guys come in their USC outfits. Man, they used to have some great teams back in the day where they had, what's that dude? Was that when the days when they played Notre Dame? Okay, and I can't think of the coach, but I do remember when Rodney Pete played and those guys. Yeah, those are some great teams. And then, well, when the coach now for Seattle Seahawks, Pete Carroll was there for what, during the 2000s, and they had Reggie Bush. That was a great run as well. All right, so seems like USC is back in their quarterback. What's it? Williams. They use up for the Heisman, but with this loss now, it's in a dilemma of who's going to play in this Final Four for the college championship. It looks like it's going to be more than likely Georgia, and I think TCU. I don't know who else is going to be in it. All right, I don't think the Alabama is going to get far enough to join it. All right, so I believe with this loss, USC may have got into this Final Four, but now, like I say, that confuses things. With Utah could be in the mix to get in that Final Four now. Okay, this is the second year I know the Utah won the Pac-12. All right, man, they spanked USC 47-24, and I think the big difference was fourth quarter. I saw the game, a lot of the highlights and so forth. Who's that guy? Rising? Man, that dude from Utah, that dude got rocked, though. It was like, if you saw the play, he had just hurdled over a guy, and right when he was about to come down, it was like, boom, you know what I'm saying? Helmet all off, spit was everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Hair was everywhere. Man, in football, you knocking a dude's head off, especially the quarterback, head on. It's like you dunking a basketball and breaking the backboard. All right. That was a spectacular play. But, in the end of the day, they got spanked, though. Let's see here. The guy Williams for USC threw, it's like 360 yards. So he did have an outstanding performance. He had a slew of receiver weapons. Okay, those guys hit between 90 and 50 yards. Is like 6 or 7 of them. All right, so they put a lot of yards up, but they didn't score a lot. But particularly, like I say, in the fourth quarter, they just broke down. Utah, that rising guy, he had a fairly decent game. He threw about 320, but for the most part, he was able to get the ball in the end zone. Okay, so I think Utah, they don't have a lot of flashy players, but they get the job done. It's a big, physical, persistent offense they have, and the defense was, I think, was decent, but for the most part, the offense was able to get points on the board. Okay, so it made the defense their job a lot easier. So, and that's what you need. It's usually like defense, late in the season or when you get into those playoffs and so forth, that'll win championships. With the offense, hey, they did their thing. So my hats off to those guys. Let's see who wins the Heisman. All right, man. I wanted to get some tickets to go to that game. I wasn't able to get any tickets to go to any of the college games this year. I guess my boy, those tickets are hard to come across. So sorry, y'all, and sorry I wasn't able to get to a lot of the events on the strip. So just wasn't able to do so. I'll get around to do something. I want to get around to do some of this NFR footage. That's the rodeo. If you guys don't, are not aware of that. Okay, that's going to be going on. That started actually, the first is going to go on to the 10th when they have like the grand championship. And then they'll have like George Strait and what's that, Aldine. Trying to think who else they'll have. Another country guy too. I can't think of his name. Young guy, Luke Bryan. Okay, they'll have those guys performing, and they'll have a whole lot more. Yeah, we'll have some events that will go on for the next, let's see, week, and we also have a big pharmaceutical convention during the week. So a lot of activities, all the way up to close to Christmas. But let me know what you think about the video here. Like, subscribe, share. Cash App $ Winston Spivey if you want to donate. And again, thank you for your time, and until next time.